first time I saw Eric Whitacre was on his TED Talk. That just really captured my imagination to think that you have people from all over the world singing in different places and then being able to put all of this together. And so with Spitfire partnering with him to capture that essence of the Eric Whitacre sound, that's what we have in this library today. One of the things that you're going to find is that you have just the basic choirs, and then you have the Evo grids. That's what makes this a special library. So we're going to first take a look at the regular choir, and then we'll go to the Evo grids. I'm going to pull up the all-in-one. Okay, here we go. I've got to remember to let them breathe. And you hear that Eric Whitacre airiness and and I've got that dynamic layer just kind of like a third of the way up, and you push it up and it gets a little bigger. Yeah. So that's just the first one. And you'll notice that it just moves. It's okay, so you just hold, I'm just gonna hold a chord down for just a little bit. And there's movement, there's just different things. The singers, you can hear them kind of blending and moving together. So that's what's really special. This is a pretty big library. It's almost 200 gigabytes of sample material. They have these long evos, or the evos or evolution sounds. Now this is the short ah. This is a short ah. Now, what I want to do, let's see here. Let's go to the effects. Oh, okay. Well, and the reverb's off. The reverb's off, and the thing is, it's recorded in air, and so air is such a wet environment anyway. So you hear that. There's no reverb. That's it. And it's full out, so they're just belting that out. So that's like just in air. So if we add a little reverb to it, yeah, so it gets really wet there. Okay, let's go back to the articulations. This is the long Thanks, guys, for joining me. You know how much I really love sharing these moments with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And see, I'm on those soft dynamic layers, but you can see the dynamic layers just they're real soft, and then they can just go in between. Let's see what that's there. I wonder if there's something else that might be going. Let's see. Yeah, that is just gorgeous. And now the long O's. It's very soothing. It's a very different, it's his DNA. It's his DNA on this. Wow. Yeah, it's very cool. And of course, they've got the guys down here, and it transitions like the basses, the tenors, the altos, and the sopranos up here. And let's go to the dynamic swells. And the longer you hold it, you just hear. Yeah, and I love the fact they give you these dynamic layers. Ah, gee. Yeah, that's very cool. Okay, the dynamic ums. Yeah. So, I never know what's going to happen when we get into these, and that is just it's just great. It's so cool. Very dramatic, airy, ethereal. Let's go through the dynamic layer. They've captured something just very beautiful here. They've captured the like the essence of those softer dynamic layers. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can do something here. I'm always in the moment. Um, let's see what. Okay, yeah, that might be perfect for this. Um, gee, I'm going to go back in and let me pull up the originals of cinematic frozen strings, and with the consordino. So this is the consordino, and I'm going to open Eric Whitacre back up. There we go. So now we have Eric Whitacre choir. Yeah, so you just that's what excites me a lot. And anything that I do unify, I will provide links either on the Plugin Guru site or on my website, and I'll let you guys know. Yeah, listen to that. Those textures. Let's do the Oz, a little more dramatic. No D flat, but that's okay. Wow. Oh, man, that is fabulous. Yeah. This is cinematic frozen strings. I mean, it's fantastic to layer stuff with. Okay, so let's while we're in this mode here, let's go ahead and replace it with the original Svelte piano. I've been doing this a lot. Nice voicings. Yeah, I get it. I got it. All I need is my my rim shot here. But let's see. So this is the original Svelte piano, and I think out of the originals series, as far as Svelte pianos, this probably is probably on the top of my list. So I'm going to bring the volume down, and let's just pin this so we can leave it open. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's do the ums for this. So you have these beautiful possibilities, and then the O's. I'm going to turn the felt piano down just a little bit. Yeah, so you can see and hear the possibilities with this, with all of these. Okay, so this is the dynamic swell ooze, and the S, E, yeah. And across the board, the consistency is there. We've not even talked about the mic positions, but it's just we've just got the tree, the Deca tree, set up there, and then you can just create. Look at all that, and you've got section microphones. If you wanted to bring a certain section, okay. So let's just let me just go back. Oh, okay. So yeah, look at this. And now we've got more articulations here. So we've got episodic. Let's pull up the episodic and da. So what that is, they start with one syllable and they transition into another. So that's what that does. So here, let's just check out that, and then we'll look at the. Let's see. Let's go into D. So you can hear it transition from the to the da. Now let's go to let's turn the tree mic off. Okay, and let's go to the soprano. See, we can alto. So these are close mic'd. So if you want to pull a certain section out more, it allows you to fill in more detail with a specific section. And let's just turn on the ambient microphone here. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. So let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay. And you've got some more episodics. This is really kind of cool. It's in this again. This is I'm going to go ahead and just load up the all-in-one again, just so we can get the tree mic back. This is classic Eric Whitacre with these clashes. And yeah, listen, watch and listen to this. So I'm just going to hold one note down. So they're going up a minor second. So now when we go, it just creates this dissonance. And you've got the minor, and then you've got the major. That's one of my favorite things to do. And then you've got a minor second clash. And that doesn't change. That's just straight on. And then you've got a static major second. It creates complex harmonics and harmonies. Very cool. And then you've got some effects. Just some really crazy things. So they're doing different crazy movements here. And that's a lot of fun. And then just some shouts and that type of thing. So that is just that's just the choir. And let's look at the other. You get two separate Spitfire players with this library. The standard, and then you get these EVO grids. This is the EVO grid. You've got them in different sections, broken out into different sections, and then we have the tutti group, which means everybody is singing together. So let's just go with a simple start, and that's the best thing for me to do. You have all of the reverb. You've got tape saturation and your effects. Just a lot of really cool things going on here. So what happens is with the EVO grid, it's all of these different recordings, and they're just stacked, and they just move and flow. Okay, let's see. Here we go. And I'm just going to hold down just one note or two notes. And then let's walk it up. So you hit the walk button, and this will go up to the next level, the next peg. So it starts with simple, dynamic, episodic. And so the simple is like the ahs and oohs and ms and as. And dynamics are the little louder ones. Episodic is where they transition from the vowels. And walking it up just takes it one peg at a time. And the keys, the color keys, let's go up to some of these dynamic EVOs here. And you hold it down. You got to hold it down a little bit long because that's what causes the transition. Then we can randomize all of this. We can feel lucky, and then what that'll do, that'll just kind of randomize the whole EVO grid into something. Here, let's just check that out. And again, the keys, the color keys correspond to the type of EVO it is. So this yellow is special. So these are special. The clashes are these blue keys, rhythmic and episodic. So let's just go into some more of these. Let's see. Let's go to rhythmic pulses and just take a listen. Like moving. And here you have the key ranges, like the, yeah. It shows you like split points where the different rows are triggered. It just almost looks like Battleship in a way. So let's look at episodic happenings. Let's check that out. So these are all the vowel transitions. And you got to hold, again, you got to hold it on. Let's click on episodic and get us different. So you can just spend a lot of time with these EVO grid. Yeah, and then you can, again, you've got each one broken up into sections. Let's check out the sopranos with the dynamic movements. There's just subtle things happening with that. You can get lost in this the EVO grid for sure, but what it does, it just creates these very long, evolving, uh, non-static sounding choir possibilities. I forgot to show us. Let me go to the let's go to the soprano, and we can take a listen to some of the articulations there. The legato, especially. And you've got dynamic control. So that's the legato ah, and then you've got legato mm. So you can have like the choir bed ensemble, and then you can layer the legato solo. I mean yeah. And the legato o, ooh, o. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And then you've got all of these crazy things. You've got the major thirds. Let's see. Yeah. So this is, there's so much you can get into here. So let's just go back to, let's go back to the all-in-one. And this is a different choir library than some of the other ones, because again, it takes the sensibilities of what Eric Whitacre, how he approaches the choir, and that's what is encapsulated in this. There's some other new choir libraries, and I've got videos on, especially like the Audio Imperia chorus, and that is a different approach, but it's very powerful. And so you've got all of these different approaches that bring something fresh and new, and it comes from the heart of the developer and the heart of the composer and conductor. That's what you hear embedded into these beautiful sounds. And if you have any more questions, just pop them in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, just bring it down in the comments section below. Yeah. So it is very beautiful, and you know, I love just linking stuff together. So if like the soft guitar, let's see, yeah. So this is the soft guitar. Okay. So Todd, I think this is a good time to maybe show you this. So yeah, so that's a big question. That's a big question. How does this compare with the Audio Imperia? And so let's just do this. So it's they are different approaches, and they are for different concepts that go into this. So So I'm going to pull up chorus, and I've got this. Let's see here. Let me see what I've got going on. Okay. Okay. So I've got that. Okay, so here's just chorus with the sustained Oz. And this way we're going to be able to take a listen to these kind of back to back. This is a different, it's a different choir. Now I'm going to pull this is the soft dynamic range. If I can say anything about Audio Imperia's chorus compared to Eric Whitacre, chorus tends to be have a little more punch, I guess, because it's going for a different feel. Now let's go back to Eric Whitacre with the Oz. That's the EVO Grid, and let's go up back up to here, and let's just do the Oz. I'm going to find the Oz here. And now let's take it to the highest dynamic level. Back to chorus. And back to Eric. I think if I can say anything is that Eric Whitacre choir tends to be more polite, I guess. And let's go back to chorus. Especially at the higher dynamic layers, it tends to be more aggressive. They're singing a little harder at those higher. And let's go back. Yeah, it's a little. And back to chorus. That's really the only way. Yeah. And also you have in chorus you have 24 guys and 24 women that are singing. Oh, thank you. I'm getting yeah. Yeah, because I get so caught up I forget, and we're playing and talking and having a good time together. I just forget to hydrate. It's very important, especially for singers. If you're a singer, man, you've got to be hydrated. Now this is still chorus. Now I don't know exactly the size of the vocal group. Let's just see. Let's see something here. Okay. So they're 22. So there's 22 singers. So basically, chorus is more than double that, 48. You've got 48 in chorus and 22. So it is a smaller ensemble. So we've got 22 singers, 6 sopranos, 5 altos, 5 tenor, and 6 basses. So that's how that's broken down. And you can see that the Evo Grid, it's 111 different evolutions with that. So that's good to know. So basically, you have twice as many singers in chorus as you do with Eric Whitacre. But again, you're going for a different sensibility, a different approach. It's for different things. Um, and then plus, you don't have, let's see, yeah, you don't have soloists in this as well. You do have separate sections, but not. And back to here. It's a little more ethereal, a little more. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, David. So it's yeah, Eric Whitacre Choir wants to take you into really a different world, so to speak. That beautiful, ethereal, uh, I guess, cosmic world. Just like an infinite spatial type of thing that is his signature. You're getting his signature sound. And so when you watch some of the presentations that he's done, that's what you're getting. You're getting that encapsulated in this library, which is fabulous, very very cool. And I'm glad I was able to kind of show a little bit of the differences. It's just such an honor, such a privilege. Oh, okay. can go here. See, we can go. It's just so beautiful. That's why I love doing this. To just share the beauty of these instruments with you and just being able to spend some time just sharing. When things around us look chaotic and hopeless and discouraging, we've got to look to the light. We've got to find some kind of light. I was telling a good friend of mine that Mammoth Cave is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's one of the, it's the world's largest cave system. And so when they take you down, into those caves, it's pitch dark. They say, I'm going to turn off all the lights, and they go 1, 2, 3, and then they turn off the lights. And I'm telling you, the darkness is almost something you can feel. And then he turns on a little flashlight, and that darkness just disappears. So no matter how dark it gets, if we can find just one glimmer of light, one thing to focus on that's hopeful, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Light a light. Light a light. And I love the suggestions I'm getting in the chat. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here.